Starting a podcast usually requires a good microphone, a quality camera, great lighting, and a studio space. I'm going to show you how you can create a podcast using just AI and your iPhone. Check this out.
All right, let's jump into a deep dive on healthcare podcasts.
Sounds good.
I think these things are great, whether you're like a healthcare pro who wants to stay updated, or even just someone who's, kind of fascinated by the world of health and tech.
Yeah.
You sent over that awesome article.
Complete with voiceovers and visuals, all with just the click of a button. Plus, I'll share a method you can use for free. Check this out. Okay, so we come on over to ChatGPT because we need some podcast ideas. So what we're going to put in the prompt is, can you suggest interesting podcast niches that I could use for creating a podcast? So these are the ones they give me: AI and mobile tools, faceless animation. There's a couple there, but I think we're going to go with health and wellness. Then we're going to put thanks. Now, could you provide me a podcast script on? We're going to tap and grab health and wellness for creators. Paste. Okay, so this is the script it came up with, but I want it to be a podcast with two people. I need the script to be a back and forth conversation. So that's what I ask a ChatGPT, and it delivers. So it shows me host 1, host 2, and it shows the conversation back and forth, which is really great. So now what we're going to do is hold it down and copy the whole script. And then we're going to take it on over to Google Labs. This is where we're going to get our voiceover for our podcast. So what we're going to do is go all the way down, and we're going to pick Notebook LM. And this is it. As you can see, I already made one, but I'm going to create a new one. Just click the little blue circle up at the top. So there's 3 ways to add your script: Google Drive, link, or just paste your text. We're going to paste our text. So we're going to click it, and then we're going to paste the script we got from ChatGPT. That's it. Then you press insert. Now I like to add a link with a reliable source to back up my script. So I clicked on this one. I found it on the internet. It backs up everything that I want to say in my podcast, and I bring it back over and click the link and paste the link there. And that's it. And then I click insert. And now I click generate. And now the podcast is generating right now. As you can see, it only takes a couple minutes. And then you click load right there. And then it's loading. And now this is what it sounds like.
All right, let's jump into a deep dive on healthcare podcasts.
Sounds good.
I think these things are great, whether you're like a healthcare pro who wants to stay updated, or even just someone who's, kind of fascinated by the world of health and tech.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to click the 3 little dots and download it. Right to our phone, click download, and then go down in the little corner and click the blue download button, and then click downloads. And this is where it is.
Let's jump into a deep dive.
Now you're going to click the little arrow with the top square at the corner, and you're going to save it to your phone. So now we have voiceover and script, but now we need some characters. So I came back over to ChatGPT and I put in the prompt of what my characters will look like and the ambiance, but I wanted ChatGPT to refine it. So I used the refined prompt, and these are what came up. So I liked this one, but this is the one I chose. I like how they're facing forward. You can do this for free, but it's limited. So I'm going to show you 2 other ways. So we're going to copy the prompt, and we're going to come over. Copilot is free, and you can generate as many prompts as you want. So I use this when I need a lot of images. So I just go to the search bar and I paste the prompt from ChatGPT. And then I press generate. So these are what came up, and I really, really like these ones too, but I'm going to stick with the one from ChatGPT. Now I'm going to show you a 3rd way. This is Leonardo AI, and I really like Leonardo because they're very precise and the images always turn out great. So we're going to click image creation. So we're going to paste our prompt from ChatGPT into their search bar, and then you click create. Make sure your images are 16:9. That's the YouTube's ratio. and then you click create. So these are what they turned out like. I really like these ones. They're very precise, very clear, but I need them to face forward for the method I'm going to use. You can regenerate if you want, but I'm just going to keep the one that I got from ChatGPT. You just click on it and then download it straight to your phone, and that's it. Now we're heading on over to Hedra. This is where we're going to make our avatars talk. So you're going to click on create. And you can either generate your audio, write your audio, or upload your audio. And this is where you post your photo, your avatar. You can change up your avatar with this little AI prompt. And this is where your results will end up. So we're going to import the voiceover, but it only does it in pieces. So we're going to do the first part of the boy's voiceover. So we're going to use only 4 seconds because after the 4 seconds, that's when the girl starts. And then we post his image and make sure that it's at 100 for zoom and ratio aspect 1:1. And then just fit it in the screen. And then I don't want to generate anything on the prompt. And now we generate video.
Let's jump into a deep dive on healthcare podcasts.
So it turned out great. So now we're going to do the girl, import her voice, and then change the image to hers. Remember, 100 and 1 by 1. And then we generate hers with her voice. And she's good. And now we're going to go down and generate it. So this is what she'll sound like.
Sounds good.
I think.
So now we're going to come on over to DID. This is where I make my avatars talk. So you just upload the image and then you import the voiceover. I'm going to use the full voiceover, no pieces. We're going to do that in editing. So use audio. This is less tedious. And generate.
All right, let's jump into a deep dive on healthcare podcasts.
Do the same thing with hers. Upload her image. Generate the full audio, even though she's going to be talking for the boy too, but we're going to edit that. And then use audio. Next, generate. Then you're going to record a silent audio so that her eyes and head still move like she's listening, but her mouth won't move. So she's still interacting in the podcast. Now let's get rid of that watermark in the corner. I go to Canva, I open up a canvas, and then I upload the video, the full video. I'm going to do the guy's one first. Here's his video stretched out as much as you can, and then I'm going to upload the photo before I used DID. And then I just stretch it out to make it look the same, and I just slide it over just to cover the watermark. That's it. And then download. Do it to all 4 videos. It's easy and simple, and it takes away the watermark. So now we're going to come on over to CapCut because this is where we're going to edit. You're going to upload the image of them two together and make it as long as your video is as your podcast is going to be. So I'm just going to do a little part of it just to show you. And then we're going to upload the videos. I'm going to upload his video first, and I'm going to make it fit so that it's on noticeable that I used 2 different photos. Tap it and then resize it so you can crop out the white little line, diagonal line going down the middle, and resize it. Just enough. There we go. And that's it. Just push it over a little bit, and now it looks like it's part of the image. And now we're going to upload her one, and we're not going to crop it. We're just going to open it up wide because it's on this end of the video. So you just push it over and line it up and make sure that it looks very unnoticeable that it's 2 different videos so that they can interact with each other. And that's it. Okay.
All
so
right,
now
let's
this is where the hardcore editing comes in. You're going to listen to where he comes in and she goes out.
Let's jump into a deep dive.
So you're going to go and
on healthcare podcast.
This part is a little tedious. Everywhere he's talking, you're going to put in the silent video of her. And everywhere she's talking, you're going to put in the silent video of him. So you got to sync them up just right. If you use the first method, you don't have to do this. You just have to sync them by putting the videos next to each other. But I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you need me to explain more on that, then just let me know. Just keep watching and you'll see the full edit process. You just keep repeating the process until you hit the end. If you enjoy learning about AI and how to use it on your phone, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button so you can get all the new updates. Thanks for watching.